All right, if you like blues country music, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to figure out your favorite blues country bass songs so you can play along with them and enjoy them even more. Nothing like enjoying your songs with playing the bass lines along with them. That's a good way to end your day, just jamming out with some of your favorite blues country music. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to figure out your blues bass lines and the standard of blues country music, so you understand that, and then it makes it easier for you to figure these bass lines out as opposed to just starting from scratch and not knowing where to even start. I'm going to show you where to start and how they are, the makeup of a blues country music song goes. So if you don't know me by now, I'm Donald Witt, the bass instructor at the How to Play Bass online course at iwannaplaybass.com. Jump over there, get your free ebook on setting your bass up for success, and by subscribing. And subscribe here as well. Hit that bell notification. You'll be notified when new videos come out. I'm putting new videos out, tips and tricks on how to play bass and just ideas to help get you around your favorite instrument, your instrument of choice. And as versatile as this bad boy is, it's, there's a lot to learn on it and a lot to know, and I'm just here to help you get through that, help you cut out the bumps and the all the obstacles, just get from point A to point B straight shot. And that's what I'm here to do, is help you all. So what we're going to talk about today is blues country music and the blues country bass. And it's standard in country music, your standard 1 and the 5. So we're in the key of G, say, okay? So we've got key of G, and standard is each note has a number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And 8's the octave. So every note has a number. So that's how I'm going to refer to it, just as numbers, because then you can relate that to any key, because every key is the same numbers, will be the same note position, okay? So we're going to be in the key of G, and then a country song is the 1 and 5. Country music they utilize that 1 and the 5 a whole lot. So excuse me, I got a little cold coming on, but we've got so in G we've got the 1 and the 5. So if you don't have a 5 string, that low B, then let's do the key of C. So in the key of C, you've got the 1 and the 5. They work that back and forth a lot in country music. Now, country blues uses the same idea, the 1 and the 5, but they use the 12-bar blues progression. And that's 4 bars of the 1. Or they go that one to the 5. Sometimes they'll go to the 1. You will find, usually the easiest way to find the next chord is to, it's going to be a 4 chord or a 5 chord, okay? So typically in the country music, they go from the 1 and the 5. A lot in 1 and the 5, and usually the turnaround's the 4. They go to the 4 or the 5 and then back to the 1. But the standard, so if you can't figure out where they're going to the 3rd or what, just try the 4th and then try the 5th and see if one of those are in there. And it's most likely it's going to be one of those two. Not always, but most of the time that's the standard thing. Like I say, blues, country music is all about the story, so they don't really get too intricate on crazy chord progressions. Sometimes they do, but 95% of the time they're just standard. Just a standard 1, 4, 5 in some variation. Most of the time. Now, not every time, but most of the time, that's where they're at. The 1, the 4, and the 5. And that's how it is. Like I said, it's not that intricate. They're all about the story. And blues is the same way. It started out with, it's all about the story. Just about working man blues is what it's all about. So that's pretty much where you're going to find it. The newer country blues country music sometimes gets a little out. They'll have some bridges in there that go up, go to the minor sound, just to give that emotion, that feeling in there. They'll go to that minor 3rd or that minor 6th in there. So, that's something you can look for as well in the breaks or bridges, is look for a minor third. They'll go in there every now and then, or utilize that minor sixth. But for the most part, the verses are going to be, you're going to be looking at a 4 and a 5 in there somewhere, and that's it. But typically, it's just going to be they move between the 1 and the 5. It's right there, 1, and that's the 5. And then, depending on the chord progression they're using, they'll go to typically a 12-bar blues. You're going to do the 4. You're going to do the 1 for 4 bars, and then the 4 for 2 bars, and then back to the 1 for 2 bars, and then do the 5 for 1, 4 for 1, and then the 1 for 1, and then the 5 for 1. And that's our turnaround to the back to the 1, back to the top. So that's basically it. Like I said, that's a typical way to approach figuring out these bass lines. Just know that the 1 and the 5 in a blues country jam is, they usually go back and forth. However they go back and forth, it's right there. And sometimes they go right to the 5. They don't utilize this 4 until the turnaround. So just know that the next chord progression you're going to look for, check the 4 and the 5 first. And if that's not one of them, then they might be staying on the 1, or like I said, in a rare occasion, but they do it. They do it sometimes, but not a lot. Just look for that minor third somewhere in there, or a minor, or a sixth in there somewhere, a 6, 2, 5, 1. But standard stuff is just going to be that 1, and then you'll find that 4 in there, and then that 5. So a lot of times they just go between the 1 and the 5. And they do the turnaround. So that is all. Nothing crazy. An easy way to help you figure out these songs and just get through them. But just definitely know the 1, the 4, and the 5. Use those, and most of the time that 1 and 5 are fluctuating back between one another, no matter how they're doing it. Alright, so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that, help me help you, and hit that like button. And I've got more videos coming up. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if you want to hear something different or want to learn something else about this, or just have any questions about the bass, leave a comment down below. I'm glad to answer. I love the interaction. So catch y'all on the flip flop. Peace out. Bye now.